fuck anyway. I'm still here, and I'm still going. Say what now? Hold up. Hello, it's the midget, small as a cricket. Hello, small forever, so hop off of my dick. Nikes, Adidas, yeah, I be in it. Stay fly, my air shit, stay fresh like airwick. Oh shit, I'm lit. Please, bro, you sick. Cause I'm that nigga that your girl be fucking with. She like big things in small packages. That pussy too good like McDonald's, I'm loving it. But I ain't cuffing it, yeah, she alright with it. Yeah, she got a man, but she know who that is. I seen a lot of niggas that really can't handle it. I'm like, Randy boy, call me the savage kid. Doing damages, coming for the kill. You haven't seen another midget rapper since Bishopville. Old man, little man, just here having fun. Bronx is my city, man. Shout out to Big Pun. Trying to be number one, but I got a long run. But you know this little guy always pull a fast one. Y'all niggas sound dumb. Over there trying to front. Don't make this little man pull out the big guns. Ah, yeah, yeah, I did it again. Oh my god, I did it again. I told y'all I was coming back for another one. But I'm gonna come back for another one. And then another one. And maybe another one. Alright, but I ain't gonna be done till I say I'm done. I'm done.
Wow, that was fire. That was fire. Oh, uh-oh. Had to make sure that didn't play. Now you go on YouTube and like random advertisements just come up. That's if you don't have what is it, YouTube Plus or something like that? Or YouTube Premium, something like that. You get that, you don't have to worry about ads. Or is it YouTube TV? One of them. You just play the following video, boom, advertisement. Now if you go on YouTube and you have anything playing in the background and it's music or whatever, boom, your shit's getting flagged. So anybody that does YouTube, be mindful what you play in the background. Is be if it's like a PC Richard and Son advertisement, your channel's getting flagged for copyright infringement or I don't know what the hell. Something with advertisement, but be careful with that. And the video you just saw is a guy that I've known since I was in the third grade. Back in '95, I went to CS 44. For those of you who know me, my younger brother Neil and the man I'm about to put you on right now was in the same class. I've known him since I was 7 years old. And here's another fun fact: he's the third person that I brought on here that I grew up with. Famous 888. It was him, Ralphie. My bad, Q. He was another person I had on here. We was going over the whole idea of looks mattering and all this stuff, and it turned into a debate, a deep one. So shout out to those guys. But the man I'm about to bring on, he grew up, born and raised in the Bronx, just like me. Bring you on my bro, Crushed Ice. What's good, bro?
What's going
You can hear me?
on, man? How you been, brother?
I've been good,
Yeah,
man.
I can hear you.
How about you, bro? You can hear me? You can't?
Oh,
You
good,
can't?
man. Just been chilling, working.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
got you. You could? You
Yeah,
could?
yeah,
You can.
yeah.
Okay, okay,
I've
okay,
been
okay. I just want to
working
make
on
sure. Yeah,
all that.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we could do is try to look for work and like during this pandemic. I mean, one thing I could say, it's been giving everybody creative thoughts on
This
creating stuff.
pandemic stuff.
I can't. You're going in and right now. You're
This
going in and
pandemic
out.
suck.
Yeah, it does. It really do. It sucks
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why, man. I don't know why.
Yeah, we could try to
Hold
bear
on. Let
with
me
it.
see something. Hold
Go ahead. Yeah, audio
on. Okay.
technical difficulties.
All right.
Excuse me. Try to say something. I'm gonna see if you good. Yeah. This should be good,
All right.
man. You can go. Try to say something. Damn, you smacked right.
Yeah. What's going on?
Hey,
Shout out to
hey,
my boy
Jennifer.
Will for having me on this beautiful show right now. You know what I'm saying? And since I seen this man, like he said, I've known him since elementary school days, CS 44 days, BX days, and that's that's been like a big brother too. So shout out to him. Thank you for having me on this show, my guy. I'm
No
proud for
problem.
bringing back the show, man. This was good.
Yeah, thank you. Like, it's been a while. I actually miss going in front of a camera and just saying what's on my mind. Like, that's what having a platform is all about. Is
Yeah,
it's
man.
like I'll
It's
say. Go ahead. Let me cut you off. I think there's a delay, but yeah, like
no, no, you
bringing back.
good.
Oh, I'm good. Okay. You see, this is typically this is what I'll be worried about. This is why I try to my best to talk to my guests before we go on the air, which is what we was doing and stuff. But we're trying to work with it. We're trying to work with it, and I'm a little bit rusty myself, so excuse me being rusty. But yeah, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy entertaining people and making people laugh. If I did that with this show, I appreciate it. If I ever made you laugh, cry, or whatever, that's what I intend on doing. I like to bring any type of emotion when you listen to the show because everything I say on here is exactly what I think, and I welcome anybody to challenge me on it too.
All the
But
time.
yeah, but tell everybody like who you are for those of you who may not know who you are. Like, where did it all start for you? Can you hear me?
So,
I think there's either a delay or can you hear me? Guys, I'm gonna give me 1 second. Yeah, I have to leave the studio and come back on this thing. This is the most technical audio technical difficulties I ever had doing this. I apologize for whoever's watching or whoever's listening, 'cause I don't know who's listening or watching. I try my best not to pay attention. You can hear me, right? God. Radio,
yeah,
excuse
I can
me.
hear you.
Okay, you can hear me now? Okay. Yeah, I was asking you, where did it all start for you, basically? Like, tell everybody who is Crushed Ice. And in fact, how did you come up with that?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Definitely hear you.
Are you listening to the playback or are you listening
Well,
to it live?
that's a
I
good
think there's
question.
a delay.
That's a very good question. It kind of well, I listen. I listen. I mean, first off, I listen to almost anything. If it's like I don't really listen to country music; it's too depressing, and I don't listen to opera music because it's too much yelling. To answer your question, I've listened to a lot of hip hop music, listening to all those, and the name actually Crushed Ice came up is it was actually on a meme that there was a picture of me, but it came out saying Ice Cube's midget son crushed ice, and for some reason the name just stuck with it.
Yeah,
So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna run with the name. I'm just run with the name.
yeah.
And and for some reason, like when I first saw that picture, I didn't get a chance to see that picture. I'm I left the Bronx first, and
Okay.
like when I came back to the Bronx, that's when people were telling me like, "Yo, you know you a meme now, right?" And like, what the hell? And then once I see the meme, it's an old picture of me with my big ass fro. With a if I was just chilling or something, I look like one of the Spanish campo. Yeah, it was just weird that day when that.
Okay, he got knocked off. Just like I knew it would happen. Hey Jennifer, I'm reading your comments as you write them. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen because this connection was going like in and out. So while we wait for him to come back, shout out to my guy Nerdy Dirty. I have on his merch right now. So if you want hoodies or any type of t-shirts, you see it right here. Just follow him on Instagram at Nerdy Dirty. Okay,
My
you can
fault,
hear me
brother.
now, right?
My fault, brother. I
Yeah,
pressed the wrong button by accident. Sorry, ladies and
it's
gentlemen.
fine.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I can hear. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can hear
I
you. I
hear
can hear
you
you.
better
Sorry, ladies and
now.
gentlemen. That was my bad.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. I can hear you better now.
and
But
shout out to Jennifer for helping me with
getting back
on the
to that
audio end because nobody can
before
hear
I
me.
cut off.
Hmm.
So should I go back again, or are we good?
Go back to um about the why you telling us when you was a meme. You found out that you was a meme. Go from there.
Oh, so the way I found out was a meme was, um, I it started off like I was walking down my old block. I went to go visit my grandmother, and I saw some friends, and then they came up to
Yeah.
me. It was like, "Yo, you a meme, right?" And I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" And he's like, "Nigga, you a meme." So when they showed me the picture, the whole shit said Ice Cube's midget son crushed ice.
Hmm.
When I first saw it, it was a picture of me with a big ass fro. You know, I look like one of the Spanish campo niggas. Like if I just came out of Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, or anything else like that. But it was crazy, and
Yeah.
it's like, who the hell put this meme up? To this day, I still don't know who put the meme up. To this day,
Yeah. Hmm.
but I want to whoever did, thank you,
Yeah.
because that's what actually gave me that name, Crushed Ice. So it was just like, fuck it, just stick with that name. My brother, me and him was talking one day, and he was like, "Yo, bro, I think you should stick with that name
Yeah.
and Crushed Ice." And I was like, "All right, I, I
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it." And sure enough, it just stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, because like that's the thing. Memes to me can work either in a negative or positive way. For you, it worked in a positive way because usually when you're a meme, it's
It
usually on some
can
embarrassing type shit.
if yeah, because if like I see a lot of memes, a lot of them are funny. Some of them they take
Hmm.
it overboard. But
Yeah.
but when you see yourself as a meme, like right there, and it's like I didn't post that up. I never made myself as a meme. Who the fuck just did that? You
Yeah.
wake up the next morning, you're like a laughing stock. But the reason
Yeah.
why I didn't take it really offensive because there was nothing offensive about it.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
to me, like it's Ice Cube's midget son. I've been called a midget since I was a kid. Like since the word really don't bother me. Like it may bother certain other little people, but to me, it really don't bother me because I grew up with it, and it's like, all right, that I used to like go to my room and cry like, oh my god, mom, they're calling me a midget. Now, if I call me midget, and I'd be like, all right, and you're ugly. Now we're
Yeah.
both fucked.
Yeah. It's like they want to rag on you for something that you can't control, but meanwhile, these people are bullheaded as fuck. Like, you know how many times somebody done ragged on me
Yeah,
because I
exactly.
have blue hair. I'm like, you have no hair. At least I got options to dye my hair blue. What the hell are you gonna dye blue? Or any color for that matter? You gonna dye your skin orange or some shit? And
Facts,
and
bro.
if you're gonna do that, then wow. But I can relate to that because I no, I'm short
Yo, it's
and
like
I've always been short.
this work different. I've always been short myself.
Yeah, I- you've been the same size since I've known you, so it's like people just want to say shit, especially like
It's
like I
all
said,
the way, bro. All the way. High five.
like
Virtual high. That's right.
like I said, like I always said on past shows, most of the people
Short
that
people
rag on
problems all
people,
day.
yeah, most people who rag on other people are usually the ones that the parents wasn't nice to them at home. Their parents wasn't shit to them. They just left them there to starve, and then they go to school
Yeah.
and they take it out on somebody else.
Yeah.
I
It ain't
always
my
said that
fault
I
that it
maintain
ain't my fault your dad didn't give you a Christmas present.
exactly. Like it's not my fault that you didn't get the toy that you wanted for Christmas. You dumb fuck.
Like
Next time you behave in class, you dumb bastard.
word. Like it ain't my fault.
Yeah, it ain't my fault. That I,
Facts. Facts.
like, come on. Just like just like what, like as
Yo,
far as the
word.
dating, scene, like how's it been for you? Has it been hard? Because I'm sure, like for guys, women don't like short people. They want to come out with this meme saying, "Are men intimidated by tall women?" No, y'all just don't fuck with us like that because y'all worried about
Listen,
how other people see it.
man. I have no problem. I have no problems. I have no problems.
That's good because I know it's been tough for me. Jesus Christ.
I'm fine.
Oh my god. It's like you go there, there's like, oh, you're
Yo,
cute, but you're
but
short.
you know what it is? It's like you know what it is? It's like certain women won't won't
Some
date a short guy. They don't. They. I understand it. They won't see themselves with a short person. I get that. But you got other women who just fantasize it. Who just they be like, oh my god, he's short, but I know he can do some things. Like
right.
me personally, a woman asked me about standing up.
Yeah.
Now,
There's a delay. Are you there? I can't hear you. Your video froze. Yeah, this show has
huh?
been the most.
I can hear
Yeah,
you.
now I can hear you. It was a long pause.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a connection or what.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can hear me now?
yeah. Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Technical dis- blah. Technical difficulties, people. For those of you who are watching on YouTube,
You can hear me now.
yeah, I can hear
This
you. Yeah, it's like it lags. It's like like we was going
Yeah,
in a good
it's
flow.
going crazy, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the
Yeah,
price you pay for going live. That's the risk you take. There's always the internet, but hey, we can't let it discourage us because we ain't shit we can do about it.
yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah, but honestly speaking, like honestly speaking though, is like a lot of women
Ooh,
they don't go for short
excuse me.
people is off the strength of other people. Honestly, it
What
has
happened?
nothing to do with it has nothing to do with them personally. They just don't want to be seen with somebody shorter than them.
I mean,
I think that's exactly what it is. Could be wrong.
nah. It's it. I mean, like I was trying to say, um, that don't that's not what they like.
Right.
But then you got other women who just fantasize about short men. We could like short
Yeah.
men can do things, bro.
Yeah.
Like don't.
We can fit on semis. Okay. Paused again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah. Yeah. We can go. We can fit on the semis and shit. That's what we could do. Wait. I think I don't know if you can hear me.
Shall we go and come back or something?
Say it one more
Cause I'm
time.
freezing.
Say it one more time, bro. You're still. Bear with me, guys.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Can you
No, I can hear you. I can hear you, bro.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hold on. I can't hear shit. Yeah, I'm just. I don't know why it's a dragon.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what's
why.
going on.
I don't know what's going on either, because I can hear you good.
I mean, I can hear you,
You can hear me, right?
but
But
it's
is it the is like it sounds like it's a delay. It's like you're hearing me way after because I think because it sounds like you're listening to me through there and I hear the playback.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like
It's not is a delay? What I'm gonna do is let me do this. Let me removed. Never really happened to me like that. Been working fine. Yeah, I'm back. I don't even know exactly what to say about this time because this is some I don't know, it was a black cat walking through here or what? This has never happened to me before. Well, it used to happen to me when I was hosting on Blog Talk Radio. Like every time I'll do a show, the connection will be messed up. Every time, it never fails. It feels like I'm on Blog Talk again for some reason. Like, oh, you can hear me, right? Have my guy Crushed Ice on. So far, This is going like downhill in a hurry. This is a disaster. But trying to fill time. Time to fill time. I haven't been on here since December. It's been a while. He dropped off. I don't know if he's gonna come back, but if he does, then shout out to him. Give me 1 second. Well, he won't be able to come back on because something was wrong with his phone. Something was wrong with his phone. I'm gonna definitely bring him back because it's been a while since I've done an interview. It's been a while since I've been on the mic. Shout out to my boy TZ, host of Swerve City podcast, which is now airing on the WWE network. So check that out. Sorry if I sound rusty. I haven't been on here in a minute. This has got to be one of the worst episodes that I've done ever. But I can't control it though. Shit happens. I mean, granted, it shouldn't happen, but shit happens. So shout out to Crush Dice. Hopefully he'll be back. I'll have him back on. I think I'm about to bring him in the studio. I think that'll be better for the both of us. So you know what? That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring him back, but this time he's gonna be in the studio with me. I think that'll be better. He'll be just only the second guest that I've had in studio, so I'm definitely gonna make that happen. Definitely gonna make that happen. I could pretty much do a show about just about anything right now to fill the time, even though there's no time limit. But I feel like I should give y'all a show. I feel like I should give y'all a show because this is a disaster. I gotta redeem myself for this one. Like this is, woo, oh child. I'm here trying to set something up right quick. Yes, I'm live and right here on the William Green Experience. My first show back. Had my guy Crushed Ice on here, but I'm gonna do that interview soon. We couldn't finish it because he had technical difficulties on his end. That COVID vaccine ain't shit but test. Maybe it is. Well, I think that's what all vaccines are. It starts out with a test, honestly. That's another person I grew up with. Shout out to you, Black. My gr- Actually, my grandmother took the second vaccine today. So far, she's doing good. Yeah, I think the elderly do need to take the shit serious because all of them, all of them died. Well, majority of them, including my grandmother's best friend, Miss Jessie. Shout out to her. Like everybody was dropping like flies. OD. But as far as like this whole COVID thing, some people believe it, some people don't. My thing is like whatever you believe is what you believe. Just don't try to push your beliefs on other people. Some people are anti-mask, some people are with wearing a mask. I don't think anybody should be criticized for not wearing a mask, and I don't think people should be criticized for wearing a mask. Like a lot of people were just like baby back bitching over nothing. Yep, we've been me and this man been friends since we was yay high. Like I remember at one point he was shorter than me. Now he's tall as hell. You way taller than me now. How tall are you, bro? Like you like 6 foot something. Meanwhile, I'm 5'3". Well, um, I don't mind them opening. Like sooner or later, you gotta try to open something. Honestly, just to see if we can get back to normal. And if anything happens, you just shut everything down again. But not not completely. Like um make it limited to like 30% capacity or something like that. Because I think there was one state that's trying to open everything up as far as sports. They want 100% attendance. Now they might not be sold out or anything like that, but they'll try. They'll try to still people will buy tickets. Honestly speaking, I'm gonna try my I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go to Yankee Stadium. Well, I want to go to a Nets game too, and Knicks game. I've never been to a basketball game before, so I'm gonna try that. Been to soccer, been to boxing, basketball. I haven't done yet. Been to an NFL game. Been to three. Been to two Giants games and one Falcons preseason game. Yeah, but like I said about this whole mask thing, if you want to wear a mask, you wear the mask. If you don't, you don't. If you catch COVID, that's on you. Should have worn a mask. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The mask is needed. Like, do I wear my mask everywhere I go? Honestly speaking, no. If I'm like walking by myself or whatever, then I'm not gonna wear the mask. But if I'm going inside of a store or going on a bus or a train or a Uber or Lyft, yeah, I wear a mask if that if, if that's the requirement. Because I was worried about the summertime because in the summertime you can't wear a mask for that long without like catching a heart attack or something. Like honestly speaking, yeah. I Why not? Everybody should open up. Like, how else everybody gonna get back to work? You can't get stimulus checks to everybody for the rest of their life. Even though you got some lazy mofos that will, you know, they'll take the money. They ain't gonna do shit with it but buy fireworks and shit. So, like, open up. It doesn't have to be to full capacity or 100%, but we gotta start somewhere. We gotta get back to normal again. I feel like the last year of normalcy was 2019, if that's even a word. It's the last year we had of normal, 2019. I'll be on. That's only Anthony. Florida has flights for 49 one way. Wow. What part of Florida? That's always the question. What part of Florida? Because if it's Miami, then I'm going to Miami. I've never been to Miami before. But I'll probably have to quarantine for like 2 weeks or something. All states. Okay. I believe I agree. All states should open. All states should open. Like, why not? We gotta get back to normal. Shout out to my guy Devon. He said he's rolling up watching me right now. Everywhere. Okay. $49. $49? No wait. Everywhere in Florida? Wow. I know somebody that lives in Tampa, so I'm thinking about doing that. I use JetBlue. That's my favorite one to use because they always have cheap flights. Yeah, like the governor of that state opened mad early. Everybody was at the beach like nothing was going on. I mean, I did go to the beach last year though. I went twice actually. I went to Brighton Beach in Brooklyn. Yeah, but I just honestly speaking, the only thing that I don't like about this whole max stuff is they think that everybody has the disease or something. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Like, for example, you shouldn't wear a mask all day. You shouldn't have something that covers your nose all day long. So it's like when I pull it up to catch some air, they like, sir, you gotta put your mask. You gotta put your mask on. Meanwhile, I just have my nose exposed. You gotta put your mask on. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Like Jesus Christ! I only had it down for 1 second. You gotta put it. Let me up. You can even adjust the sun, bitch. Let me up. Let me up. Like Jesus Christ! Let me up. I can even touch it to, try to adjust it just a little bit, just a tad. Or I might have an itch in my nose. Put your mask on, let me up. Like Jesus Christ. Then you got like some other people like the mask police or something. They always want to play Mr. Cop. Like if you see somebody not wearing a mask, just move away from them. Or tell a manager. Or go to the other side of the store, whatever. Like do something. Get away from the person that has said mask on. Yeah, I heard a lot about Miami. I want to go there. I guess the reason I haven't gone there yet is because everybody talks about it. I don't know. I'm the type of person that if everybody talks about something too much, I'll just be like, it's overrated. But then again, I haven't gone there yet, so I'm waiting for the right opportunity to go. Because I've been to two other places in Florida. I've been to Jacksonville and I've been to what Tampa and some places in the surrounding area, St. Pete, Clearwater. Ocala. Shout out to my guys that live in Ocala, straight country hood over there. Yeah, I've been to all those places. Those are the places in Florida I've gone to, but Miami, I need to go over there. Orlando, I definitely need to go over there. Like a lot of people have been telling me about Disneyland. Well, I'm sorry, Disney World. Disneyland is in LA. In fact, I was right when I went to LA. Well, Anaheim, that's where it's at. Me and my boy stayed in a hotel right up the block from there, literally right up the block. So I definitely need to go to at least one of those places. Of course, I gotta see how Florida Bud tastes. I had Bud when I was in Seattle, but I need to go to Amsterdam. I gotta make that happen. I gotta go to Amsterdam. I gotta make that one happen. Shout out to the people making the show. Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to my boy Devon. Shout out to my boy Black. Hey, like y'all been talking to me. Y'all been actually making a show out of this by like actually speaking to me so I can interact with y'all guys. I had my boy, for those of you who just tuning in, I had my boy Crushed Ice, who's I was supposed to do an interview with, but his connection got shot. So we're gonna plan it for another day. Like I think it'll make sense if he comes in here. Amsterdam is definitely made. Yeah, yeah. I gotta go to Amsterdam. I heard that place is lit. I'm definitely trying to go there. I actually want to plan my 35th birthday. I'm going there for my 35th birthday. That's what I want to do. I gotta go there. If I'm gonna do anything, if I want to travel anywhere, gotta be there. Gotta be there. Japan, China, Italy. I want to go to Rome, Paris, the UK. I want to go to all those places. I got my passport. I didn't get my passport just to let that shit like sit in the dirt. Shout out to my cousin Cephas on Instagram. I definitely need to go there. And when I go back, if I go back to Cali, I gotta buy some bud. Yes, I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner. For those of you who's watching, I'm a stoner. I know I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but why not? I'm a stoner. I could be doing anything in my life. I could be under a bridge with track marks all over my goddamn body, but I'm not. What's the name of what? That was random. Shout out to my guy David. Yeah, sometimes I be getting lost. Like you see, I be paying attention to the comment section sometimes. Most times I don't. This is actually an opportunity. This is the one opportunity that I even have to even look at the comments. Because usually I don't for some reason. Like I'll be talking to that person who I have on here, and then later on I'll be like, "There's like mad comments here, and I don't want to ignore it." So I just look at it. Grease monkey? Is that a trend? You know what? I think I think I know somebody who smoked that. That sounds like something that'll get me stupid blazed. My boy Brandon, shout out to Brandon. My boy BBS, Brandon Blake Scott. This dude said that he was going to try some shit called cheetah piss. Wow. You know what? I need to do a marijuana show. I need to do a marijuana show. I don't know much about it, but I'm willing to like talk to like a lot of other stoners that that's bought some like really potent shit and where they got it from. Well, if you got it on the streets, don't tell me where you got it from on the air, but you know what I mean. As far as dispensaries and where to get the shit at, where would you go? I will never ask anybody on the air where they plug at. That's that's you're asking to get yourself shot. But yeah, you know what I mean. I'm talking about dispensaries. Even though the shit is better on the street sometimes, but sometimes, ain't nothing wrong with getting your shit from the dispensary. Yeah, I don't want that. I really don't want to get shot. But yeah, I'm a stoner. I definitely need to do a show about marijuana. In fact, I actually did a show about marijuana in regards to it being legal. Some people think it shouldn't be legal, and those are some old ass people. They don't understand the effects because they think that smoking weed is just like smoking crack, and it's not. Now, is it a gateway drug? I always say anything can be a gateway drug depending on what you're using it for. If you're using weed to chase a high, or chase that, yeah, to chase the very first high you got off that shit, you're doing that to chase a high, then you're gonna go to stronger shit to chase that high. So that's why it could be a gateway drug. But as far as the name, like labeling like weed specifically as a gateway drug, no, it's not. I won't lie. I didn't really first start doing it until like years ago because I was afraid that I'll end up, you know, everybody has this story. I'm afraid I was going to end up doing harder shit, but I haven't, and I'm not. I don't know how can you shoot dope. I don't know how can somebody do that. Should have you selling your mama's refrigerator for $5. The fuck? It's not a gateway drug. I've been smoking weed for over 20 years. Well, yeah, that's what most marijuana, like people who smoke marijuana. That's what most stoners. You got the few that will try to do other shit. So yeah, like I don't really want to call it a gateway drug. I don't even know what to call it, honestly. I don't think there's any such thing as gateway drugs because anything can be a gateway to do other shit if you're that type of person that wants to get, you know, the most high you can get. And I guess you could do heroin if you want to do that shit. Pills are a gateway. Yeah, I'll say that's a gateway drug. I agree with that because pills are very strong. In fact, when I had knee surgery years ago, they prescribed me oxycodone, and they prescribed me Percocets, and I had to take both at the same time. I did not like the feeling that shit gave me. I don't even know how to describe the feeling. I was slurring my speech. I was mad sluggish. All I wanted to do was go to sleep. And it wasn't like a good sleep either. It's like I felt like somebody stuck like a needle in my neck. Like I got shot with a tranquilizer or some shit. Like Nah, I didn't want to ever feel that again. So after the pain started to go away, I don't know why I put them. I think uh, uh, I think I threw them in trash. You say you was since 10? Wow. Yeah, pills are the worst. That's why I never took E because I don't trust anything that's in a pill form because you don't know what the hell he put in pills. Like I know somebody who asked me to do acid with him. I told him hell no. I take an acid tablet, I'll never wake up. At least if I smoke reefer, I know I'll wake up energized. You take acid, you either gonna take a bad one and you OD, or you're gonna take a rough one. You're gonna wake up like you feel like you got your ass beat type shit. Like you don't want to feel that. Yeah, makes sense because like morphine is something that they give people for pain. Now you know what they use that shit for. It's now smack. That's what it is. Like they want to get the highest they can get. Morphine is it. That's one of them. That's it. Or or you fuck around. They'll take epi too. Yeah, they did that. They used to put cocaine in Coca Cola back in the 1920s. Like that's crazy. Like I wonder what that shit did to people. Or in fact, I want to know how much coke they put inside there. I want to know like real coke. Coca Cola got it. Yeah, they yeah they really tried to drug people back then. I wonder how much blow they put in there. Wonder how much blow. Like in fact, with all this other shit out here, that's why you shouldn't smoke around just anybody. Cause you got people out here that's trying to drug you. Like look at DMX for example. Somebody that he fucked with laced his shit with crack. Like I'm sorry, like somebody did that to me. I don't think I want to kill him. Like that's OD. That is OD. You don't do that to your friends. You don't do that shit to your friends, bro. You know what? I used to be addicted to Pepsi too. I really tried so hard to wean my shit off it, but now I think I have another addiction, and that's apple juice. So I stopped drinking Pepsi for a while to start drinking apple juice every day. Like I do, I drink apple juice when I wake and bake. Well, I think I could say I'm addicted now by now. I think I'm addicted by now. But I'm gonna tell you this: I'm not one of those Call of Duty players that's all about my stats. I'm not really all that nice in that game, and I don't pretend to be. But you got dudes that be online just like on some real competitive shit. Be like, you're shooting too many bullets. Shut up. Just shut up. You're not getting paid for what you're doing. It's just fun. Now you want to join one of these gamer leagues like esports, then do that. Then I can see you being like see you're justified for, you know, yelling and all this other shit. But if you're not, then shut up. Let's shut up and play the game and enjoy it. Some people just take the fun out of certain games. Like Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, he's ultra competitive. I mean, I'm competitive too, but not like that. Because sometimes they be pairing you with people like if you play online by yourself, they'll put you with just anybody. Some people know what they're doing, some people don't. Some people depend on which map you're playing in. You got people who camp, even though you do need people to camp. But if the whole team camping, damn, that's how these people be getting like napalm strikes and stuff because they sit in one place. They know that'll be traffic. Hell, I'm gonna start doing that. Like play Call of Duty Nuketown. I know a place I can camp there. I'm gonna start doing that since everybody does it. Everybody does it to get they get their airstrikes up. So why not me? Oh Jesus Christ! I think I'm more competitive. Well, I'm competitive in every game. I don't like to lose. I hate to lose. I don't wear it. Like it really depends on who beats me. If it's somebody that's been talking cash shit, I'm gonna want to beat that person. But if it's somebody that I'm like, have respect for and they beat me, I'll just be disappointed, but I'll get over it like later on that day. But if it's a bunch of people that's talking shit that's aggravating, like obnoxious, it's like anybody who's obnoxious, you just want to like knock them right off the pedestal that they on. But if it's somebody that's talking caca, you just want to eliminate them. Like I remember me, a boy Tony, um, and two other people that we know. So we're online, we about to get off, and then somebody named Panda, something, Panda something, was like, hey, you wanna quit, you fucking pussies? I'm like, wait, what? Went in there, waxed that ass. Went in there, waxed that ass. Destroyed, and it was Gears of War. It was Gears of War. He was playing Gears of War. And this person named Panda was talking mad shit, cash shit. We spanked them. Our team spanked them. They didn't get not one point on us. We left them on zero. Pissed. She was mad. She was hot. Oh, I ain't drinking grape juice. Drink cranberry juice. Fun fact: I've drank cranberry juice on every one of my shows. Every one. Lemonade is the best. I like lemonade too. After a while, it gets bitter. I don't know. It's just something for me to drink because talking like this makes your mouth dry. And right now, I got cotton mouth. That's why I have to drink it. Yeah, but Call of Duty is one of those. Yeah, it's one of those games that a lot of like people lagging. You got people who do quick scope. I don't even know how to do that. I think that's a young people's thing. Yeah, it's supposed to have both best of both worlds, both tastes. Yeah, shout out to everybody who's watching. It ain't much people, but it's something. I'm glad I can like be entertaining to y'all people. I mean, today's Monday. Monday Night Raw should probably be on. Don't watch that no more. Honestly speaking, um I think social media ruined pro wrestling. Honestly speaking, it really ruined pro wrestling. That's one of the reasons why I don't watch no more. It ruined it. Like nothing is a surprise no more. Everything has to be put on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Like, where's the element of surprise? Especially AEW. Like, I'm getting sick and tired of them telling me who they signed. Like, nobody cares in that regard. Like, well, let me not say nobody cares. It's like, why are you doing it? Like, how about you just keep that a secret, like they did Christian, but they could have did it with other superstars. But I'm sorry, Christian, he's one of my favorites, but he didn't need an element of surprise. You could have used that on somebody else. You use it on him. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Playing video games is better than being in the street doing dumb shit. I agree. You got people who has a problem with people who play video games. Like, who cares? Like, you got I don't know why people have a problem with what other people choose to do in their spare time. Like, if you have if you have the time to play video games, if that's what you want to do it. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, people always judging other people for stuff. Like, I'm like, come on. I had a bunch of people clown me like 2 weeks ago talking about I look scared in I think a picture of something that I took in Florida. Like, and then the funny thing about it is the people that was talking to shit, they host a podcast as well, but they didn't get past the 10th episode. And you're trying to clown me? Like, get past episode 5 or 10 and then come holler at me. Until then, to shut your trap. Keep your mouth shut. Don't worry about how I look. I look like a person who's had more than 10 podcasts or shows to show for his work. How about you? You only got 5 or 10. In fact, I'm not. That's how much I care. I don't even freaking remember. They have a good show. I've seen their show before. I'm sorry. Listened to their show before. It's on Blog Talk, but I don't know. Talking about, oh, they probably gonna say, well, the reason that I couldn't do this no more is because it's not making me any money. No, you couldn't use it because you couldn't make it make it something that will make you money. That's why you thought that you was gonna have some you know something to say, like every one of us. You thought it was gonna be easy. That's why you thought it. That's why you did it. And come to find out, you realize that it ain't easy to do this. So it's not easy going on here in front of what could be 3 people, 4 people. That ain't easy to do, but hey, you start from somewhere. What do you think about those Generation Z going at Eminem? What I think about Generation Z going at Eminem? Like, sit your little asses down. Just sit down, shut up. You're gonna come at this man for what? Saying outlandish shit? Really? the shit that he said on there is not even half the shit he used to say when he was younger. I'll show you outlandish. Like, damn, that's how soft that generation is. And they really think the shit that M says now to be outlandish shit, then they don't know what the hell outlandish is. Like, this current version of Eminem is the Eminem that people think is soft as baby shit. But this generation thinks he's saying outlandish shit. Wow. These people, I'm sorry. I'm not the strongest person in the world mentally, but I'm pretty sure the Generation Z people are weak as fuck. Are weak. They are weak. They are very weak. If you think that any of the shit that he says now is outlandish, then you're not gonna want to listen to the Slim Shady LP or the Marshall Mathers LP or even the Eminem show. You're not gonna want to listen to them shits. If you think the shit that he says now is outlandish, wait till you take a listen to those albums. Bunch of soft ass twats. That's what they are. In fact, everything is getting canceled these days. Everything's getting canceled. Cancel culture, oh my god. It's taking the fun out of everything. Everything like come on. Yeah, they need to listen to him. They need to listen to him. Like this dude literally kidnapped kidnapped his child's mother or his baby mama, if you want to refer to him as that. He killed his baby mama, s- took it to the woods, slit her throat, and dumped in the trunk. On record. If you're getting mad at that, then okay. It still makes you stupid as hell, but okay. I can give you a pass because you actually went that far and found that, but you didn't even go far. You just said that the stuff that he said recently is outlandish and you want him canceled. It like come on, and you use one of his positive songs to do that. Like Love the Way You Lie. That song was addressing domestic violence. That's what that was done. That was what that project is all about. Hell, you didn't even know that. You said that's outlandish. That's not outlandish at all. That just lets me know that these little whippersnappers, don't even know what's outlandish. They don't. They just want to complain just to complain. They want to complain. Yeah, but as far as cancel culture, I'm it's annoying, especially them taking away Mister and Mrs. Potato Head. Like, I'm sorry, they should have never done that, and it's dumb. It's dumb. Just like a state that made it illegal to designate sales of like items and stuff by gender. So I forgot what state this was in. In fact, I'm gonna pull it up right now because I want to make sure I have that right. Because I want to before I get off here, I'm gonna go on a rant. I'm gonna go on a rant. In fact, this one might get me canceled early, but then again, I can't get canceled. I can't get canceled because I haven't started yet. So technically, I can't get canceled. You can't cancel a show that hasn't started. You can't. That's no way in hell you can do that. So yeah, yeah. California, California. They made it illegal. Basically, they banned boy girl clothes and toy section at department stores. So in California, if you have a section that says boys and girls and men and women, you're getting fined. That is the stupidest law that's ever been written. It's a stupid law. You see, I understand this whole idea of not trying to offend tran- transgenders. Now, I'm willing to. I have respect for I respect transgenders and what their chosen what their chosen gender is. Like, I used to work with a transsexual. I won't say her name or I won't say his name, but he's a transsexual that's transitioned to female. So that person wants to be called referred by ma'am or her. I choose to do that. I choose to respect them enough to address them how they want to be addressed. But what I'm not going to do is pretend that there's no such thing as boys and there's no such thing as girls. That I'm not going to do. I'm definitely not going to do that. Like, if you're a boy, go to the boy section. If you're a girl, go to the girl section. If you're a man, go to the men's section. If you're a woman, go to the women's section. And if you and if you're a male or female, if you're a male or boy or whatever, man or boy, male, you go to the men's room. If you're female, girl, woman, go to the females room. Go to the women's room. I don't believe in this whole gender neutral bullshit. It's stupid. So if I decide I wanted to be a woman tomorrow, then I can put on the skirt and go to and go to the goddamn women's room. Why would I do that? That makes no sense. No, we shouldn't cater. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't cater to them. We shouldn't. It was your choice to get your heart chopped off to become a woman if you're a man. It was your choice to do that, so you live with the consequences. We shouldn't have to cater to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it makes me look like an asshole, but that's just the truth. We shouldn't do it. Like I said, I respect them enough to refer to them by whatever pronoun they want to go by. I'm willing to do that because I don't want to disrespect anybody. But when it comes to the whole thing in general, like at birth, you have to what you call it. You could you have the option of putting down gender X on your child's birth certificate. Like the what? You could only be born a boy, or you could be born a girl. Jersey, they have some weird ass laws when it comes to marijuana, but yeah, I don't believe in this whole gender neutral thing because I was always taught there's only two genders, male and female. Like, listen to the word transition. If you want to transition and change from one gender to the other, then fine. But at the end of the day, what you was born with is what you're going to be referred to by many people who wouldn't have the respect to call you by he or she or whatever gender I'm talking to right now. They're not going to want to call you that because they know that, come on. The same thing with fighting. Right now females ain't pissed about it, but like somebody pointed out, I forgot who, like somebody pointed out, when these men that transition to women start beating the living hell out the women inside that ring or the octagon, it's gonna be a protest about that. Watch. Watch. I wish I could tell you who brought this up because I like giving people their just due for shouting out stuff or for whatever. But if, if, if the name comes back in my head, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, when they start beating the hell out of these women inside that octagon, guess what? Everybody's gonna have something to say then. Don't let it get to that point. Like I said, like when they start beating the hell out of them, watch. It's gonna happen. They're gonna like those no those transgenders. They're gonna beat the hell out of them. But this is what I think. Like this whole gender neutral thing, it's going too far. Now, they're trying to cancel. They basically canceled Pepe Le Pew because they said that he's what word did they use? I forgot what word they used to refer to Pepe Le Pew, but it was in regards to rape. Well, yeah. Oh, okay. Not got it. They said that he promotes rape culture. I mean, I could see why some people would think well, some people think that they say he's a rapist. I can see why people will call that guy a rapist because that dude just be grabbing on female skunks and just kissing them, and he just be like mad persistent, like he be hiding inside bushes and all this other shit. Okay, it's a cat. It's another cat. I thought he was trying to holler at this one particular female skunk. You see? Yeah. So he goes after this particular cat. Pepe always gets the cat. Maybe that's what they're trying to insinuate with that one. He always gets the cat, or he tries to get the cat. But he goes at the cat and doesn't ask the cat for permission to go inside the cat. Like that right there is just some other stuff. Yeah, I'm just letting you know that I got the joke. I'm just explaining to anybody else who probably didn't get it. And there's a white kitty too. Pepe tries to get the white kitty, but the kitty don't want to be got. So yeah, the kitty always resists. So that dude is a pervert. Now, let me tell you something about it, though. Let me tell you something about cancel culture before I go. Well, what I think about cancel culture, it's just stupid to me. If you don't like something, you have the option of turning the shit off. You always have that option. Like R. Kelly, this dude he's a sicko. But will I tell other people not to listen to his music? No, I won't. Have I stopped listening to R. Kelly? I haven't. I still listen to him. Do I look at him different now? Not really, because I looked at him the same way I looked at him when I first found out he was peeing on girls. I just made fun of it. Like that's all you can do. I'm not gonna stop listening to his music because he was doing some stuff that the parents of the females was like letting him do. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, you have an option of turning off what you're listening to. If you don't like R. Kelly, turn him off. You could cancel him for yourself, but why are you telling other people to get in on it? Why are you telling people to boycott him for? If you don't like Gen Z, if you think that the shit that he said on that song, "Love the Way You Lie," is outlandish, well, number one, you need your ass beat for saying that in the first place. But number two, you got the option of turning the radio off. You turn that shit off. That's what you gotta do. Turn it off. If you don't like a particular movie, you don't have to watch it. Everybody has an option of not doing something that they don't want to do. Like for example, you got people who go online and they'll tell people no negative comments, and they'll say that you had the option of not commenting and just scrolling if you didn't like what was being said. And you know what? I agree with that assessment, but to the person who wrote it in the first place, you also have to realize that if you're going to say something, you're going to be challenged on it too. So it works both ways. It just doesn't work one way. It's like people just want it to work their way when it's not just their way. It goes both ways. So until people learn that, people are always going to try to like complain about something or try to cancel it shit. Like that's always going to happen. Some people just need to leave well enough alone. But I like to thank those who took their time to tune in to the William Green experience. I will be back, if not later on this week. Next week, I'm gonna think of a topic to touch on. I might just go deep into cancel culture on another show because this had to be talked about. This had to be spoken about because everybody just want to complain for no reason, and I feel people complain because they just want something to complain about. They don't even know why they've Now, some people will say, "Oh, how say have something to say about this and it doesn't affect you." Now, some people don't realize what affects them and what doesn't affect them. Now, R. Kelly, rather he's canceled or not, doesn't affect me at all. But I feel like this whole gender neutral thing, I think this affects everybody because you grew up believing or you grew up being taught as far as like humans, there's male and there's female. Them putting gender X on a birth certificate does kind of affect me in a way because it's like, what is this? So we basically have to teach. It's like I'm afraid to have kids in this society because now I'm at the explain more than I should about the birds and the bees and about humans and stuff. But no, that's gonna be a story for another show. Shout out to my boy Devon. Shout out to my boy Black. Shout out to my girl Jennifer. My boy David. Thanks for tuning in and making this an entertaining show. You've been listening to the William Green Experience. I'll talk to y'all whenever. I'll let y'all know. Peace. You have a good night.